you have one about not punting? You got it. Welcome to Tiger Talk, episode 62. I am one of your hosts, Scott Ryan, sitting here in section 14.
And I am Becca Moore. I just got home from work, so I'm sitting at my house.
Nice. That's good. You're finally putting in a full day's work, Becca. It's
I'm,
about time.
I know.
I
Yeah.
mean, come on. Welcome to the show, Nate. How are you today?
Good, guys. Thanks for having us on.
Of course. So we would like our guests to introduce themselves, tell us your number, your position, and what grade you're in.
All right, my name is Will Hines. I play fullback, and I'm a junior,
And what number?
34.
My name's Christian Cutler. I play outside linebacker and running back, and I wear number 2.
Number two. Number two, you had a great game this week. I actually noticed your number and I said, who is number two? And I looked it up. So I don't know what that stands for anything, but you may not know that happens, but it does. Um, so it maybe wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but Coach, how, after watching the film, what is your takeaway from the Georgia loss?
Well, I mean, overall, proud of the guys. I think we're really, really close. That was a great team that we played, and we got to get over the hump of being able to finish out those games and beat great teams. They're really, really good teams, and but proud of the effort. And we had a lot of good plays out there. A lot of guys made a lot of plays, we got some things that we got to continue to work on, and we're hard at work on that this week, and looking forward to week 4.
What about the players? Let's hear from each of you. What is your takeaway from the Georgia game?
All right, I think we fought really hard. We're just a young team. I feel like it's going to take a while to get over that hump, and we've been working hard at it.
Just like they said, I feel like we fought hard, but like it's like the little mistakes that we have that they've been nailing on us about during the summer stuff that if we get that fixed, we probably going to lose that game.
Here's my question for you about the kickoffs. When Mateo is kicking off, he doesn't just kick that ball anywhere he wants, any way he wants, right? Someone calls the play and then he tries to do the play. Is that correct? Is that how it works? How do kickoffs work?
Yeah, there's a specific spot that we're wanting to put the ball. Yes, that's correct.
But it's not his choice, right?
No. We have a design for that.
Uh,
Doesn't always work out
still,
the way
I'm
it's supposed to, but we got a design for that.
What did you say, Becca?
I think you should go out there sometime with Mateo and see if you can have Mateo tell you where to kick it and see if you can kick it there.
I can't. I could never do it. I'm just saying that I wanted. The point of Tiger Talk is for people to realize that these are kids that are playing, and I just saw comments online that I just want to point out that Mateo doesn't make this call. He doesn't decide where to kick it and things like that. That's all. I'm just getting it on the record and being slick about it. How slick was I in the end? Pretty slick. Check off for being awfully slick.
Yeah, everything that goes on, that is a failure of execution. That's my fault. So, anybody out there that's getting online talking about Mateo or any other kid, they should go ahead and delete themselves and make sure that if they got something to say, they should say it about me.
That's exactly like these are kids and they're fighting so hard against what I'm calling a cheater school plus. I coined cheater school a couple years ago which would be the Hobans, the Lakewood St. Ed's, the Ignatius. I call those cheater schools. This is a cheater school plus in that everyone says they get players from all around the world. So we're playing a superstar team. So I don't know. We're just one little town. I was so proud of the game. We were hanging in there to the fourth quarter. That's all we want as Tigers. I thought it was great. But um, Becca, tell us about halftime.
So at halftime, we got to feature our girls' flag football team, some of the players that got to be featured by the Browns in the playoffs. And it's really exciting because OSHA has sanctioned girls' flag football. So it was kind of to bring awareness that there's another sanctioned girls sports and that Massillon is supporting it. And we're supported by the Cleveland Browns and Liberty Screen and Printing. And the girls loved it. They were nervous a little bit at first, but you know, when you get to play under the lights Friday night and you're a girl and you get to be on that field, it I think there, like I said before, there's a new respect even from our girls playing flag football on the field because it's so loud when the crowd is loud. Like you can't hear anything down there. So as I told the players last week, and I'll tell you guys too, it's impressive what you are able to do with not being able to hear anything. So it was nice to see the girls get represented and recognition be brought to them and the support that we get from Madison City Schools and the athletic department. So that was exciting.
Yeah, it was really cool to see. Christian, tell me about the noise level on the field. How does that affect your game? What is it like to play in Paul Brown Tigers Stadium noise-wise?
Noise wise, I mean, to me, it's outstanding. I like the crowd. Like like against Glenville, how loud they were, and like they couldn't hear the snap, so like they had to call a timeout. Like the crowd really comes into a factor, but sometimes like for us on defense, we can't like sometimes we can't hear each other, so we have to use hand signals, and like people really have to like really communicate on a different level to really make us better.
What about for you, Willem?
I really use the crowd to my advantage. Like when I see everyone up there roaring, it just makes me want to hit someone harder. That's just what I use with it.
When should the crowd start cheering on the time clock?
I mean, the biggest thing is when we're on defense
Right,
is
but you
is
don't want to start right away, right? Not as soon as it starts. When's the best time to start getting loud?
you know, whenever the quarterback addresses the center. But it's on going into third down, stay cheering the whole time. Just don't stop on when we're on defense and it's third down. But first and second down when the quarterback addresses the center would be a good time to start.
All right, and could I get that printed on a back of a t-shirt for the lady who sits behind me in section 14,
Yeah.
who this week told Alex to sit down? Why does he have to stand up every third down?
Sounds like she's in the wrong section.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me? I was so confused, and maybe the kids can explain this too. Like the players, like do you, I didn't understand the play clock this week. Like it just seemed like more than normal. It was like 40 seconds, and he's like reset it to 25 seconds.
Well, we had a new person up there running the clock,
Uh,
trying to train somebody up there, and yeah, there's a couple years ago they went away from just the 25-second clock in varsity football and went to a 40-second clock. I don't really get it. I think it was an effort to speed up the game a little bit, which I don't get either. And they don't use it at JV. They don't use it at freshmen. So the only time they use it is at varsity. So it's a little difficult to train somebody new on that. According to Dave Goff, who runs that press box for us. But there's different times where it's a 40 versus a 25-second clock, and um, a lot of the rule changes they make, I think are good and progressive and good for the game. But I don't get that one. I don't understand why they wanted to change that. But it is what it is. So in general, it's a 40-second clock, but like coming out of a timeout, coming out of a change of possession, things like that, it's a 25-second clock on the
Okay.
rate of play. So
Okay. That,
it makes it difficult for that person up there unless you've got a lot of experience.
And
I
pretty much it has to do with whether they passed or ran the ball. Is that true?
No, it
See,
doesn't
I
really.
know the amount that I know about football, sometimes it just is embarrassing. Yay. Um, Also, you guys went to the Hall of Fame this week. Did Willem or Christian go? William or Christian go?
no.
Yes.
Oh, did you go? Oh yeah, he did. That's right.
Tell me about the Hall of Fame event.
Well, it was a fun experience. Those kids usually don't get to play football that much, and it really just showed them how it works and gave them a time to have some fun.
Birthday to Zane, so I need everybody to join in. On the count of three. One, two, three.
It's a camp for special needs
Yeah.
guys and girls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What's the age group, Becca?
It's kindergarten through high school.
Kindergarten through high school, special needs kids. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're holding the bag, and these kids would have to run and try and juke the bag and go score a touchdown. They were loving it, dancing, having fun.
Did you get knocked off your behind off your feet by one of our kids?
Aiden got me.
It was pretty funny. And they were all cheering. And I just want to say, I've been doing this for several years with the Hall of Fame. And I know we're from Massillon. Everybody's going to say it's Massillon. But that was the best group of kids. Cale Miller, Coach Miller, runs that. He's the one who takes the kids over. And it was just so amazing. So they're holding these big bags. And when they have the little kids, you guys were down on your knees at those little kids' levels and letting the little kids, hit you pretty hard for them, and I just thought that was, kind of brought a tear to my eye. It was neat to see our kids so engaged with other, schools around Stark County and really involved. And I thought everybody that went really represented the Massillon Tigers extremely well. And, because people knew who I were, they were coming up and giving me compliments on how they love taking their kids through the Massillon Tiger station. And it was fun. They were always hyping the kids up and everything. And I do think it was a great experience for both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I like hearing that. That's awesome. I'm glad the kids get to do that and participate in something like that. Hopefully that continues on. Okay, so we have another out-of-state team coming in. Tell us about the Tigers, Nate.
So we're playing LJ Bennett High School from Buffalo, New York. They're typically the best public school program in Buffalo, New York. They're ranked number 12th in the state of New York currently. They're 1-0. Their season starts a little bit later than ours, and so they're heading into our game with a little bit of momentum behind them. Being 1-0. They've got some good players. Um, I think that our level of execution and level of effort across the board should be a factor in this game. We hope it'll be a factor in this game because they've got some good talented players. They got two good running backs, 4 and 12, and they're definitely a run first team. A lot of I formation and heavy I formation, some six lineman stuff, and they're not small up front. They've got good size, but probably average at quarterback, and average at receiver. So in order to have success, they're going to need to run the football, and so that means we need to stop the run and get them in third down and get up to the quarterback. And defensively, they're a 4-4 defense. Play some bear looks, but mostly the 4-4, cover one and cover three behind it. And I have a couple good looking defensive backs. They've got a 6'2" corner, a 6'1" free safety. Both inside linebackers are good. But they do play a fair bit of kids both ways, and so we want to make that a factor also, especially in the second half.
I love hearing that we're playing a public school. That's always what I want to hear because I'm all for public schools playing public schools. So I love hearing that. Um, I'm gonna give the topic of our password game a little bit earlier because then I want to hear the players talk about this topic. Our topic for Tiger Password is coaching. So all of our words will deal with things that coaches do. Before we get to the game, I would like both of our players to tell us who their position coach is and something about that coach that they've specifically learned from them. It could be on the field, could be off the field, whatever you prefer. But tell me your position coach and something you learned from them.
All right. My coach is JP Simon, Coach Simon. He really taught me how to have that real killer mentality. He's really fixed my footwork. I mean, I love Coach JP. I love his energy. Great coach.
I got Coach Glick. He taught me how to use my hands on blocks and stop like lunging my body into blockers or absorbing the block. He taught me to dip and rip. He also taught me a little bit how to pass rush. And yeah.
I would like to learn how to dip and rip. Tell me how to dip and rip, sir.
So so what you do is you get the defender like this and you pull him, but you gotta rip with the inside shoulder. So like you go extend and you pull while you rip like this.
And you rip.
Yeah.
Pull them and rip.
With the other arm, with the
That's
other
pretty
Oh,
arm.
good,
with this
Scott.
arm.
Yeah, that arm. So pull, yep.
Well,
No, pull.
what good is this doing? You punching him? That's 15 yards, my friend.
For you, for you.
I mean, I know you can trick me about some things, but I know you can't punch him. All right, dip and rip. I'm gonna learn how to dip and rip. Jen, get ready. We're gonna dip and rip. Um, okay, so we're gonna play our coaching. All the topics. These are gonna be things that coaches do. The word that we're gonna try to get you to say, we have 4 words, two per player. We'll say one word to you, you say one word back. Nate, what are the teams?
Oh. Scott, why don't you take Will Himes and Becca, you take Christian Color.
Okay.
All right. All right, Will. These are coaching things. College,
Yelling.
money, so put college and money together. All right, we got one more chance. Free,
Free or free?
free, Free.
I think I know what it is. Well, you're
Oh,
all.
I do. Oh,
Yeah, you say. What do you got?
scholarship.
Scholarship, you got it.
I didn't know it till the third one.
All right, Becca,
All
you're
right.
up.
All right.
Position.
Video.
She said video,
Hmm.
Okay, video.
film.
Yep.
Oh, got it on the first one. All right. Now it's back to me. We've got another word for coaching. Pause.
Pause. Hmm.
I think I know it.
Remote.
Um, 3.
Seconds.
No. Um, I'm struggling to think of something to say. Let's say half.
It's hard.
Halftime.
No, Christian, you can steal it for 1 point if you know
Come
what
on.
it is.
Come on.
Timeout. He's got it. It was timeout.
Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Signals.
Play call.
Let's play. Yeah.
All right, boy, we got beat. We got pretty bad.
Christian, killing it.
We know. I mean, it was Two's week, to be honest with you. I saw him play. Okay. Well,
34 had a pretty good game too.
yeah. Of course. I just happened to notice too. Of
I
course,
know.
everyone did great. Oh,
It's,
trophies for everyone.
well, not everybody, but these two.
Of course. Okay, so I want to say to the home viewers, come out on September 24th to the Massillon Museum. Becca and I are going to be hosting a live edition of Tiger Talk. It's free. We're going to have Lee Owens, Nate Moore, Rick Shepis, and Tom Stacy on hand to talk about coaching in Massillon. We're bringing coaches back for the first time. I don't think anything like this has happened before. We're going to be at the museum September 24th at 6:30, and then afterwards Lee Owens will be signing his new book Spirit of a Team. Come out and join us. It's going to be great. So, I
All right.
think I got
Until
my
next
plugs in.
time. Until next time. TIG.
You all right?